couple hundred years ago. The deal is that back then, people had some visions of more direct democracy.
Why do you think more participation by the public, more democracy is the answer?
Because, more democracy is a value in itself. So, quite apart, because democracy is a value, it doesn't have to be defended anymore. Freedom has to be defended. It's part of, it's an essential feature of human nature that people should be free, they should be able to participate, they should be uncoerced, and so on. These are values in themselves.
But why do you think, if we go that route,
because I think that it's the only hope that I can see that other values will come to the fore. I mean, if the society is based on control by private wealth, it will reflect the values that it in fact does reflect, the value that the only real human property is the desire is greed and the desire to maximize personal gain at the expense of others. Now, any society, maybe a small society based on that principle is ugly, but it can survive. A global society based on that principle is headed for massive destruction, and that's what we are.
And so we now have a setup where, starting from the get-go, the people were left out of the picture and the elites control the government. And so that has carried us forward to where we are today. In the past, we could get away with it because the damage we were doing was fairly limited. But now, with the environment, with the technology we have, the ability to destroy the planet with our nuclear capability, the destroying of the planet with our industrialization on a guaranteed way, and with the globalization of our economic systems, which are in no man's land, we're in very serious trouble. And so there's really only two alternatives where you can deal with this. The people that are causing the problem, which means the government, the control of the government in the hands of elites, or you can deal with it with the people. Now you've all been weaned on the concept that you control the government by your vote on election day. Well, for about 2 seconds, when you throw that lever, you got power. And the minute you throw that lever, you've given your power away.